deaf one. Because there might be something, quote, wrong, and you might want to terminate. I've got friends that have recently gone in to have ultrasounds at the nicest hospital in Austin. When I had children years ago, just 6 years ago of our last child, they showed us low res. And I said, why? And they went, well, I know why. And I checked out the machine they had. They could turn it up and have it be 3D, but they don't want to humanize with the ultrasound. They want it all black and white and gray, where you can barely make out the sex and barely. That's because that's a window into social engineering. You want to know why I get a headache doing the show almost every day now? Because I look at one article and 100 data points go out. First, I think of 4 or 5 angles. Then I think of 20 angles. Then 100 angles. And then the headache hits. Because you can take one article and understand the whole world. Propaganda, disinformation, manipulation, all of it. So I see something like the Cosmopolitan article and I get a headache. You want to hear some of the other angles I see in this? Why are we calling them liberals? Because, oh, they say babies might feel. Oh, they're the liberal authorities that we all listen to that condescend to us and lecture us all day and tell us what language to use and how to act and who to associate with and what our kids are going to eat in school. And, wow, they admit babies can feel. How sweet of them. Why, Hitler was nice to his German Shepherd, Blondie. Don't write cuss words on your airplane, but drop napalm on villages. It's the same deal. It's mental illness. And they know what they're doing. They're teaching people mental illness viruses. Much of mental illness is not genetic or chemical or even nature. It is nurture. They are teaching people how to be mentally ill. It is mental illness to obsess all day over sexual preferences and over is someone racist, and let's have a discussion about race when you buy coffee. That is meant to create a totally confused ship of people fighting with each other. A total Tower of Babel. Anybody knows that. You go in your office, this is an office of like 40-something people. Then some of the folks work outside the office. I've learned over the years, anybody likes to gossip and stir up trouble. I just got to get rid of them. Because that's what they do. That's their little mental illness. They go in circles their whole life, chasing their tail, never trying to build something or do something or affect the outside. They don't have missions. Their missions are screwing with everyone. We've all run into those people. That's what the social engineers are, because they want us all to be failures. They want us all to have chips on our shoulders and imagine things that aren't there. And be filled with all these mindless anxieties that aren't connected to any real threat, while the real threat is we're being conquered by a technocratic elite establishing world government, writing hundreds of articles a week, thousands of books over the years, thousands of documents, admitting the world government they're going to build that is a hell hole for the average person. It's going to be so bad you're going to wish you were dead. Unless you're in one of the high-tech pleasure cities, then you're going to be bombed out of your brain on entertainment and drugs. And it's all just ushering humanity out the door like aliens from Alpha Centauri's landed and set all this up. I mean, it's that evil, that sophisticated. The elite might as well be, as I've said, enemy aliens, shapeshifters, like David Icke says, and I don't really believe that. The point is, the allegory still stands. It might as well be that. Because that's what they are, is anti-human snakes. We have a report coming up, BBC less tolerant of climate skeptics than pedophiles. Yeah, well, they're rolling out the pedophiles. So that's where we stand as a society and as a civilization. And I can keep going. Now, I'm done talking about that. What are we going to hit today? There's some good news. House effort would completely dismantle Patriot Act. Globalists will just blow some more buildings up to get us to go along with it. Russia has constructed massive underground shelters in anticipation of nuclear war. One of them, the Pentagon says, is 400 square miles. We're going to get into the economy, the latest on Jade Helm, and more. You do not want to miss this transmission. I am focused. I am ready.
Hey, sorry I'm running late. I had to stop and get my vitamins for the month.
I got mine in the mail yesterday from DiscountNutritionShop.com, so I'm here, totally on time.
DiscountNutritionShop.com?
Yep, they're a lifesaver in more ways than one. They have all the nutritional supplements you need, the major brands you know, plus you can save up to 10%. Write down this number, 888-908-4548.
Huh?
888-908-4548. Or just go to DiscountNutritionShop.com.
More and more people are discovering the incredible benefits of alkalizing the body, and there's no better product for it than AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops. Packed with a powerful combination of the most alkaline minerals and compounds, just a few drops in water will rid your body of harmful waste and give you more vibrance and vigor than you've had in years. Now buy 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body, supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
InfoWars Life and InfoWarsLife.com is extremely excited to announce our latest release, Winter Sun, a revolutionary type of vitamin D3. Winter Sun is a premium quality vitamin D3 nutritional supplement. It is produced by extracting oil from healthy, nutrient-dense plants known as lichens. Every batch is analyzed for purity and D3 content. It's completely free of toxins and allergens. Simply put, if you want the best at an extremely low price, this is it. Winter Sun is the result of our pursuit of the best source of vitamin D3. The research and development took over 2 years, but the result, as verified by independent laboratories, is the best vegan vitamin D3 product in the world. Read the facts at InfoWarsLife.com about Winter Sun Vitamin D3. Not only does vitamin D3 promote a healthy mood, but vitamin D supports our memory and brain function, something the globalists are targeting. Visit InfoWars.com today or call 888-253-3139.
As the New World Order continues to tighten its grip on every facet of our lives, we're all asking ourselves, how can we maintain our independence? The answer is clear. Get prepared, and you get prepared now. Now the only question left is, where do we begin? My Patriot Supply is here to help. Call 800-247-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10. We're even covering the cost of shipping. Are you willing to rely on the government and FEMA in the event of an emergency? Call 800-274-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10. You won't be able to find this deal online, and there is a strict limit of 4 per caller, so don't wait. Call now, 800-274-3070. That's 800-274-3070. Call right now.
Usually, the older one gets, the less you are able to absorb amino acids and the less you are able to repair the 100 trillion cells of your body. As a result, you'll have less energy, your tissues will shrink, and you'll become wrinkled. An older person will typically injure more easily and heal more slowly. Not fun. However, if you could consume a protein powder that is easier to absorb, then you may be able to gain back some strength, muscle, and speed of recovery. One World Whey is a highly digestible whey protein powder that may be the perfect answer for you.
My name is Errol. I'm 74 years old. You know, the taste of One World Whey is amazing. I play pickleball, and since taking One World Whey and your trace mineral supplement, I have more energy and recover faster from my working out. I used to take another grass-fed whey protein powder, but now I'm getting much better results using One World Whey.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldwhey.com.
We are on the march. The empire's on the run, but they're fleeing forward. All right, let me give you the headlines, then we're going to burrow into all of them. Tornadoes hit Oklahoma, Arkansas. 1 dead, several injured. Look at this insane headline. U.S. officials, military worries about easing transgender ban. Another article, 2nd graders taken on field trip given sex kits, lube, and condoms. If somebody gave that to your kid in the backyard, they'd go to jail for pedophilia or soliciting it. But the government does it. It's okay. And again, I don't hate men that think they're women or women that think they're men. They've gone in and done studies on them, and sometimes the man has a female brain. That stuff happens naturally. But they're pushing it as like an option on the menu now, where, you go to the thing and it has beef, chicken, pork, and fish, and then now you go and there's anteater on the menu. Nothing against anteaters, but the anteaters aren't usually on the menu. They're pushing it. Kind of like they've overfished the ocean, so they push tilapia on the menu, at every restaurant you go to, like it's some fine fish. Tastes fine, I'm just saying. They are pushing this stuff because they don't want you having kids and they don't want families. So at the end of the day, it's an anti-human operation. If you were space aliens brought here, you'd add stuff to the water in a long-term program, demonize the family to break it up, and demonize having children to begin phasing out the humans. So again, that's the alien agenda. I'm not saying it's aliens. I am transcending the debate and going, this is what aliens would do. You start thinking about it that way, you're like, my God, I see the whole attack. The elites are a predator class who see themselves as a new species. BBC, look it up. And with inbreeding and things, they are a new species. They have a whole other strand of mutated DNA. You look at the British royalty and others. Just like an inbred breed of dog will be really smart sometimes, but really weird, have all sorts of disorders and do mean, weird things. It's like Siamese cats. We are Siamese, if you please. We are Siamese, if you don't please. Where there are babies, there is milk nearby. All right, I am really acting goofy today. My kids love that in Lady and the Tramp. In fact, can we queue up, I bet that's online, Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp. We have a little bit of fun and play that, because that's what the politicians remind me of. There is that creature swimming around and around. Oh, boy.
Why play the original? Your version's better.
Really? You think so,
Yeah.
CJ? Where there are babies, there is milk nearby. But the Democrats and liberals are, where there are babies, there are organs nearby. I butcher a baby for you and butcher a baby for me. But I take your child if they play at park.
If we let we stay for maybe quite a while.
And they false flag and blame the dog. Here's the Patriot movement trying to stop the race wars, trying to stop the fight with the police. We get blamed for everything.
Seeing that thing swimming round and round? Yes. Maybe we could reaching in and make it drown. If we sneaking up upon it carefully.
That's exactly how cats are, tearing the blinds up.
There will be a head for you, a tail for me.
The bad dog trying to save the fish. I think it's at the intro when they go up the stairs. They go, where there are babies, there is milk nearby. All right, I got to stop it right now. I say that to my youngest daughter, and she just giggles every time. I just drive in the car, I say it like 50 times. Where there are babies, there is milk nearby. Say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again. Where there are babies, there is milk nearby. And my dad was at the beach with us with my mom. He's like, stop, 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 no. What else was I doing that was driving him crazy? I was doing something else that he was just like, please stop it. I know Pat Riley was over at the house. We were cooking steaks. He was there. He saw it. I need to call Pat up and ask him what that was making my dad so mad. See, this is a lot more fun than covering all this horrible news. You know what? Jade Helm's just fine, everybody. Military's not being turned into a domestic force. There's no police state. There's no NSA. And there's no fluoride in the water. And they're not openly announcing they're getting ready to take your pension funds. They've already begun. Everything's fine here. I'm going to call my buddy Pat up and ask him what it was that made my dad so mad. I'm going to start doing that on here. Oh, I think I'm actually starting to go crazy. Where there are babies, there is milk nearby. Oh, my goodness. You know, I hate cats so much, I'm going to just get one because they're so annoying. It's a love-hate relationship. Hey, Pat. Hey, what was it? I'm on air right now. What was it? We were cooking steaks a month ago that made my dad. What was I saying that made him so mad? Remember I was saying something over and over again. He was getting real irritated. I was saying slice. That's right. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. I can tell you the Sly story when we come back. Thank you, Pat.